Debbie with Kip's Corner. Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. So tonight I'm going to work a little bit in Wild Child. Just going to do a couple tag, journal card and a couple tags, I think. And then she is almost done. And for those of you who, maybe if you haven't been following along, this is a series called Celebrating Our Differences. And I called it my fall series, even though I guess it's winter. No, it's not winter yet. It's not winter until December 20th, so it's still the fall. Anyway, I'm doing 4 journals that start with some of the same basic colors, but each journal is very, very uniquely different. I am doing similar things in some of them. They're all in my style, sort of, but each journal is very, very different. And so this one, the cover is a woven color. This is just some stuff in the top. And this is called Wild Child. And then I have Botanical. Botanical is the one that is the least furthest along. And so after tonight, I'll be focusing my attention on Botanical. But there's Botanical. Butterfly is ready to, I got stuff stuck in the front of this one too. Butterfly is ready to start sewing in. And so she, let's see, you can kind of see, yeah. She is different shape. She has encaustic on the front, so very different. And that's Butterfly. She's ready to sew in. All her guts are done, her tags and all that kind of fun stuff. And then the last one that I worked on, and he's gonna be chunky. I got him a little thick, is Mr. Grunge. And Mr. Grunge is also ready to sew in. So I have Grunge ready, Butterfly ready, Wild Child just inches away from being ready, and then Botanical that I still have a little bit of work left to do in. And then once I get the last one ready to sew in, then I will, I'm gonna do like a sewing party and do all of them at once, finish their covers, their ties, all that kind of fun stuff, and then they'll be done. So I'm so close. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about the fact that I'm close to having them done. So anyway, so with that, let's work on Wild Child. I created this is a CDV album page and turned it into, got a couple things in there, turned it into a little pocket, little flip here. And this is just white embossing powder through a stamp. So what I thought I would do is take that idea and extend it into some of the other pages of the book. And this is a perfect spot. So let me take this out of its signature. I think this is a perfect spot right through here. No, let's do this. No, yeah, let's do this. I don't know what I want to do. Let's do this. All right. So now I want to get rid of any that kind of make this look like it was a square. So basically what I'm doing is getting rid of the straight edge is really all I'm doing. And so here's what I mean, this kind of comes up, it stops, but it doesn't stop abruptly on a straight, hard edge. And so it gives that, you know what I mean. It doesn't look like it's just a square stuck on there, which is what it was. And there we go, done. So I did one of those kind of little clusters on each of the 3 signatures. I've got a few pieces, just different pieces, some flashcards. I don't know what this is, a layaway card maybe. There's another flashcard, and that's a word card. And I've got this rice paper that I think will look great inside Wild Child. Let's see. Let me open this. I got this from Michelle at Your Crafting Source. And it's rice paper from, it's Andy Skinner Creative Expressions. And I think there's 2 sheets in here, and I think it's the other sheet that I want to 2 sheets of 2. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I only need one of them though. And I'm going to take a couple of these and just run this rice paper over them and see what happens. Let's cut this in half so that, because we don't need all of that. That'll be wide enough, yeah. I'm just gonna chop this in half, long ways. So because I don't want to ruin, the whole sheet. I'll save it for later. And I'm just gonna put some, I think I want that a little further down, like that. Oh, I think that'll be cute. Let's get some of the white on there so we can maybe see some of the numbers, something like that. I know you probably can't see that through there. And I've got, nope, not that, wrong one. Some liquid matte medium, fluid matte medium. And I use this instead of Mod Podge. I don't like Mod Podge, never have, never will. Can't convince me. Oops, I just think I just put my sleeve in that. I'm just gonna slap this on here. And try not to keep putting my sleeve in it. I'm sorry, I'm cold, and so I've got a sweater on. It's an old sweater, so that's okay. I guess that makes it okay if I get glue all over it. Not one that I would wear in public. All right, let's get that on there. Did I get it far enough over? Yeah, I did. Yay. I'm gonna put some on top. And figure out where the edge is. It's down here, okay. And then I'm just gonna set this aside. Oh, maybe I'll dry it. I got way too much on there. I'm actually gonna rip this off. Like this. And then I'm gonna go back in and sand the edges. Okay, that's dry enough. It's not completely dry. I'm gonna go through and sand my edges. And I don't want to go too hard. This is just paper, so I don't want to, you know, sand down the paper. But I do want to get that excess off. And this will make a mess. And now what I'm going to do, get rid of the extra dust on this. Now what I'm going to do is ink the edges, and then I think I'm going to do some more of that embossing on this one. There we go. And now I have a little tag that I can put into, hopefully I wasn't off camera, into Wild Child. Simple piece. Okay, let's do another one. She'll stick out. She's taller than Wild Child, which I love. I could, you know, I could chop it off and shorten it, and if I do, maybe, you know, maybe I do that later. But let's do another one. Now this one I am going to cut shorter, all of it. I'm gonna cut this off just so I don't accidentally get the white on there. Because knowing me, I would. I'm just gonna go ahead and slice that off. There we go. Okay, let's try this. I'm making a mess again. All right. Whoops. Yep, too much. I'm just gonna set that over there. I'll use it when I get to the top. No, I didn't put too much on there. Not at all. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna turn this sideways just to make it easier on me to get it all on there. Yeah, see, ooh, yeah. See, I like that. I like that. Well, it works better if you lay it down. So you can kind of see how it begins to give that worn edge look. And I like that a lot. But I am gonna leave, let me make sure this is glued down good. Yeah, it's really not. So I'm not gonna leave that. I like this one better than the other one. So let's set this one aside and let it dry, and I'll do another one. Let's do this. Let's do this little ad card. And I want yet another, oh yeah, let's go with that dark. Yes, yes please, get the correct scissors out. Okay, again, I can save that other small piece and use it for something. And I want to, I'm cutting off my white just so that I don't accidentally get that part on the card. Because knowing me, I would. Just get it out of my way. Okay, do one more. Try not to use the entire jar of matte medium. So let's do the D too. I'm gonna leave some of it on there. I like that. That's about it. That's all I'm gonna do. I can kind of show you. So here's this one that we made. Simple, 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 easy, fun. This one, and then on my, here, let's get this out of the way. Then on Wild Child herself, there's 3 signatures, and what I've done is, if you look at the first signature, remember the tabs, I've got the tabs on now, and when you flip, you're gonna see a little bit of that pattern. None here, but then we'll end, I got some stuff tucked in there, we'll end back here. What I was saying, so here's this, just a fun little kind of tag thingy that you know, will go tucked in here. It's too big, which is great, because then it'll just sort of tuck in here loosely. And then this one I'm not done with. I'll ink the edges of this. I don't know that I'll put any of the embossing on this one. I think it's good just the way it is. Then I'll tuck it in a pocket or something. You can see I've got a few little tucks and things like that already made in here. And some wild paper and some wild flowers. So Wild Child is definitely that. Here's a pocket that needs something. So I will go back in and see if there's a good spot for this. But otherwise, once I kind of double check Wild Child, I'm gonna go in and check and make sure I've got enough pockets and all that good stuff in here. And she is basically also done and ready to sew in signatures. So that means 3 down. Oh, and here's this one that I'm also gonna play with a little bit more, and it is damp, so it'll flatten out and everything. So both of these I really, really like. This one's okay, but I like these the best. Cool, huh? Rice paper, just rice paper. And again, it's, what is it? It is, here we go. It is Abstract Illusion, rice paper, Andy Skinner. There's 4 sheets. You get 2 each of 2 designs, but there's 4 different designs in total. So I had a package of each. So I have 2 each of 4 designs because I have 2 packages. It is number, I guess that's a CEASRIC08. I don't know if that's a number or not. Creative Expressions is who makes it. So, fun rice paper, easy peasy kind of a project that gives this really cool look. And again, this is for Wild Child. So, you know, she's got wildness going on throughout her, weird things going on inside the journal. And with that, once I come back in and finish those, figure out where they go and where, see how that's going to tuck out there? That'll be fun. Then I'm 3 down and 1 to go. Then once I get Botanical is the next one that I have to work on. Once I get Botanical ready with her pockets and her tucks and tags and all of that kind of fun stuff, then I will start sewing in signatures of all 4 journals, finishing off their covers, doing whatever I need to do to them, and they will be done. So I'm behind schedule, but I'm getting close. I'm getting really, really close to having them done. So that's Wild Child, and I'll be back. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.